Hey y'all. Alright, we're doing part two now. Um, I know this is gonna suck ass. Gonna try to make it through a couple minutes here. This might be a 10-part series. Uh, where we last left off, Destiny, like, pooped his pants because something happened at the dinner between him and Hasan, and he said, "Oh, well, I'm Destiny. Oh, David Pakman, I'm gonna kill you in Minecraft." Terrible, not funny, cringe, douchebag, cunt. Uh, and, we could have said this back in 2021 before we knew he was a rapist. Anyways, let's pick up where we left off.
Away from talking about like the socialist shit. Like it's just so boring to me and so politically irrelevant.
But now couldn't you like I guess I'm trying to understand because I'm one of the
Mhm.
things I'm trying to do is if, as long as people aren't hateful, like if somebody hates Jews, I mean, I would not have a tough time getting past that and just kind of hanging out. But
Mhm.
I have
Hatred of Jews is an interesting thing for David to bring up here. It seems to be a pretty popular. Um, I don't actually know if people really believe this shit or not, but hating Jews seems to be pretty popular right now.
friends who are socialists and I'm not a socialist, and I don't feel the need to always talk about that. We can talk about other things. I don't see it as like a personal affront. Is did something happen where it boiled over?
Oh, so I'm capable of being friends with people that have
Listen to this dude's fucking voice. What the fuck? Jesus.
vastly different political beliefs than I, but like I'm gonna call them out on it. And a lot of people get really upset if I argue with them about their beliefs. So like our big falling out was he did a video on Kamala Harris where he pretended to know anything, but he was just regurgitating Twitter headlines. And when we
Yeah.
had a discussion about it, he lost his fucking mind.
Huh.
So like that was like the big falling out. And then like
Looks like I gotta, well, I don't really believe Destiny there. I highly doubt that's the reason why he decided to hate Hasan, but after I finish this 15-part series of drudgery and bullshit, I'll have to find that video that apparently Hasan made about Kamala Harris around 2021. These guys are totally pathetic fucking losers.
later things came up where I was having discussions on different types of social issues, and then he would appear into these podcasts to try to argue with me, and then we would have a big argument, and then he'd hate me or whatever, and then basically that's
Hasan would appear into these podcasts like I imagine like Star Trek scene where a guy like manifests particle by particle and then he's just there.
yeah.
See, that makes me sad.
Yeah, well, I mean that's yeah, I mean I agree, but I mean it is what it is.
In other words, it sounds like you're saying you would rather that it had gone a different way.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, I like having friends of like different backgrounds. I
Yeah.
mean, I think it's cool to have people, but it's really, really hard, especially with people that are as soft as Hasan, like to have people that are friends with you that have like wildly differing beliefs that are like willing to challenge you on it. Like, typically, people like that prefer to not be challenged dramatically on their beliefs. They just want to have like, chill times. And
I'm calling pure cap. Everything Destiny's saying is cap. Um, Something else happened between these two dudes. I think my initial hypothesis about Hasan raping Destiny at the hibachi restaurant and all the waitresses laughed, and that's more likely what happened. And Destiny's like, God damn it, can't believe he raped me in front of the waitresses, and they all laughed. It's definitely not a Kamala Harris video. Get the fuck out of here.
See, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's not been my experience personally with Hasan, but admittedly, I've only, done a couple of things with him where he seems open to being challenged as long as, I guess, I mean, in the same way that I'm open to it if it's respectful. I don't know. But I guess it's just that, I totally respect that that's how you experienced it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Pakman sounds like a man with tact, a man with emotional intelligence, a man with patience, a man who wants to understand. And that's why David Pakman is the best Democratic commentator in the entire world.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. What are you going to do?
What do we think we can do to rekindle this? Because I would love to go back to dinner with you guys next time if I'm ever
Something happened at that hibachi restaurant, all right?
traveling again.
Well, you're gonna have to. It'll be like shared custody, I guess. One of us will get you, and then the other one of us will get you.
See that now? See, that's the because
What the fuck does that mean? I don't even care. I don't want to look into that one. That was a weird thing to say, though.
that's like when there's a breakup, when you're friends with a couple, and then it's like everybody has to pick sides. You know?
You don't have to. Listen, you can visit him first. I won't hold it against you. All right.
Well, no, it's not about first. It's
very, very, very cringe. Very, 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 very gay stuff from Destiny here.
just why can't we all get along and unite against Trump?
I mean, that's not what he's concerned with, I guess.
I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out by this.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was too, but here we are.
How are things going from the standpoint of just streaming and Twitch? Like, I know during coronavirus, a lot of people are just streaming even more than they normally do.
Yeah, I think so. I've been streaming quite a few hours. Yeah, I mean, I guess like I always stream like quite a bit, so life hasn't changed that much for me, I guess.
Yeah. And did things, I just haven't been following this. There was a point at which you were discussing almost like getting a streamer house together.
Yeah, there was a deal.
What the fuck? I cannot think of anything worse than, well, first of all, getting a house with anyone, it sounds like ass. But to get a house with other streamers, and then it's not like a cool streamer, you're gonna live with Destiny. Holy shit. I would sooner, put a gun in my mouth.
Deal on the table for a big house in Beverly Hills, but the contract just wasn't right, and they wouldn't budge on a couple of like pretty important provisions. So I ended up not going through with it.
Was one of the provisions?
We almost did it, but they wouldn't budge on some important provisions. Shut the fuck up.
The exotic animal stuff?
Yeah, basically like me and Lamb, I just can't live in a household where that stuff is served. Even on like, I got them down to a bi-weekly basis on it because they were going to do it every Friday night. And I tried to move them towards like at least monthly because I could leave the house once a month and we'd be okay. But the most they would do is bi-weekly, and I can't be out of the house twice a month. That's also a
Yep, it sounds like a bad idea. Nobody wants to live with you anyways. You're a fucking weirdo and stupid bitch. And I hope they stop talking about this soon.
violation of my atheistic beliefs, and I have to stream at least 28 days of the month. So yeah, that was basically where we got stuck at.
Is, in all seriousness though, how often are you leaving the house? Are you wearing a mask? Like how are you, what is your coronavirus routine, I guess?
I mean, yeah, if I go to the store or fast food places or whatever, yeah, I always wear a mask right now, yeah.
Interesting. And are you like, are you the type of guy that goes for a run?
Sometimes.
All right. Pakman from 5 years ago is making me feel like I should go for a run. I think Pakman is the kind of guy who goes for a run. You know, there's people who go for a run and there's others. I should go for a run, but it's kind of icy out, so I can't.
And do you wear a mask when running?
No, I would never wear a mask when running. I don't think if you're outside, I don't think it matters as much. But
Yeah, I mean,
as long as you're,
listen,
like,
but
talking to people or breathing people.
I just saw a contact tracing study which says 0.3% of contagion happens outdoors, and of that, it's got to be overwhelmingly when people are doing obviously dumb stuff like crowding
big crowds
at a hiking trail or something like that. But
real quick,
yeah.
I just want to give a big shout out really quick in case I missed him. Demi.
That was kind of rude to interrupt David Pakman there. So another L for Destiny. I guess he wants to fill his trophy case with lots of L's. Maybe Destiny thinks it's opposite day every day.
Weird shadow in your chat, 100% of the time somebody tells you that the reason why you don't understand something is you don't read as much, that person literally is illiterate. They actually can't read. And the reason why they're telling you to read is
This fucking retard is getting one guide, but not from somebody in his own chat. He's looking at David Pakman's chat and coping and freaking out. This guy sucks. You DGGers are fucking lame, and may God have mercy on you.
they assume that it's like super beneficial, but they don't actually know because they can't read. This guy probably can't even type. He's using like a speech to text program on his computer that automatically inputs text, and he probably has a text to speech reader. There's a
Yep, I'm with David here. Like, what the fuck is going on? He was trying to explain, like, you know, how COVID is transmitted and how it happens outdoors. And then this fucking little dweeb ass stupid bitch just starts ranting about some chatter. Like, Destiny, Jesus Christ. Get a hold of yourself, man.
guy in your chat who is illiterate, and I'm actually congratulating him that he's capable of actually chatting like as often as he is without actually being able to read. So big thumbs up to that guy. Okay, I'm sorry. You were talking about being outside.
Oh my God.
No mask in the crowd. Go ahead.
You're like,
good for him. He did remember the initial topic before he went on that retarded screed, which is a new word I learned yesterday. Screed.
Wound up in some way.
Me wound up? You really think so?
I mean, you seem almost like you're on speed. You're debating my chat.
Whoa, David Pakman. You seem like you're almost on speed. I think David hit the nail on the head. And let's get a look at his face right now. You see this? He knows. He knows he's talking to a fucking retarded man.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to give a shout out to it. You had a cool.
Yo, was that a voice crack? Let's wind that back.
You're on speed. You're debating my chat.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to give a shout.
That, I don't know if that was a voice crack, but it was definitely abnormal. Let's play that. I'm going to play it 3 more times.
You seem almost like you're on speed. You're debating my chat.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to.
You seem almost like you're on speed. You're debating my chat.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to.
You seem almost like you're on speed. You're debating my chat.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to give a.
You can decide whether you think that was a voice crack or just like maybe that's how Destiny provides emphasis. He says stuff like really high pitched and weirdly like that, like I'm not mad. Okay, this is him talking normally. Oh, I'm Destiny, blah blah blah. I'm a stupid bitch. But when he gets real riled up, he wants to show emphasis by going me.
You seem almost like you're on speed. You're debating my chat.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to give a shout out to it. You had a cool dude in chat. He needed attention. I can tell he does.
And
he obviously didn't get it growing up, and now he can get it from me now.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude? He gets trolled. I don't know what the guy even said in the chat, but he gets lightly trolled. And Destiny goes into this, like, stupid, gay, played out, uninteresting, not creative, bullshit, retaliatory attack where he's like, oh, you didn't get attention, you're growing up. No, I'm not mad. Like, get the fuck out of here. And, like, people actually liked this dude. What the fuck? I just, I don't get it.
Demiurge Shadow. Seems like a cool
Demiurge
guy.
Shadow. He is big
Yeah.
mad, he says. Oh my God. All right. I mean, I feel like
Demiurge Shadow. Big W for you, man. Whatever you said must have been epic, and I commend your service.
coronavirus is getting to a lot of us in different ways.
Yeah, unfortunately, not to the right people sometimes in a video game. Yeah, no, I definitely.
Oh my God, it's so hard for me to not go against TOS right now. This, in a video game, after you say somebody should die, is cringe, and I bet he still does that shit, even in 2025. He's not capable of behaving like a fucking adult.
There's like a lot of shit going on. Yeah.
Are you doing any travel at all?
I think that international travel is banned right now, so
Right.
I don't think I can do that. I've thought about like there's
Pac-Man is literally just trying everything he can do to get this guy to just have a normal conversation. Like, this is on live. It's live on YouTube. Thousands of people can see it, and I think David's like, fuck, man, this is embarrassing for you. I'm gonna do my best to, like, get you to talk about something normal, but Destiny won't. He can't.
locally, but I don't know. I don't have health insurance. I'm kind of paranoid going to the airport, and I can just stream because everyone else is. So yeah.
You don't have medical insurance?
Not at the moment, no.
How did you, is that by choice, I'm guessing?
Well, I'm choosing not to pay $250 a month for it, if that's what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
That's interesting. And how, I mean, is it just like you made the mathematical call that you just doesn't make sense to pay it?
Yeah, well, from a strictly math point of view, it doesn't make sense to pay for it. But from like a risk assessment point of view, I probably should be. I'm just lazy.
Yeah. How old a guy are you?
31, chill, damn.
Yeah,
What do you think? I have
think,
like fucking double bypass, 90% blocked arteries or some shit? Type 1, type 2 diabetes.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude? He's so insecure and weird. Like, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter if you don't have insurance. But Pac-Man is just trying to, like, direct this somewhere sane. But the very first thing Pac-Man asks his age, he starts freaking out and saying all this shit about double bypass, blah blah blah. It's like, no, he's just being a friendly guy. Destiny is a tortured man. He's a weird fuck.
What's going on over here? I'm a
250
relatively healthy guy.
$250 sounds cheap, to be perfectly frank. I pay $430 in Massachusetts.
Well, we're not all YouTube superstars that are making millions of dollars a month, okay, pumping out 20 videos a day, David.
David is not a YouTube superstar. I'm sure David has great insurance, and that's great for him. But I'm almost at a loss for words here. Every innocuous comment that Pac-Man says, Destiny takes personally and lashes out with another screed of retarded babbling bullshit. It's so fucking cringe.
Right?
No, but I think that's sort of the point where, to me, not having it exposes you. You have to be in a stronger financial position to not have it because you're at risk of a huge bill, which I'm
Yeah,
not
that's what
at.
you're talking about. Yeah, what you're talking about is it has to do with the risk management. Basically, the downside is very low to buying insurance because I'm not going to miss $250 a month, but the
Right.
upside is tremendous because I avoided potentially catastrophic financial events.
Yeah, that's the whole fucking premise and idea of insurance, you fucking retard. Thank you for just, spewing that back to us so that we know that you maybe graduated kindergarten, you fucking prick.
Which is why
That's
you should have
my
it.
thought exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
And it
good thought
seems to
process.
me like now you would resist going to the doctor unless it was like an emergency, right? Because you don't want to get dinged.
No, I go to the doctor. I just pay out of pocket.
Oh, you
It's
do?
okay.
What is up with that? Yeah, I go to the doctor. Yeah, I go to the doctor. Yeah, I go to the doctor.
Okay. What is that emergency, right? Because you don't want to get dinged.
No, I go to the doctor.
You heard that? Let's hear it one more time.
I just pay out of pocket.
Unless it was like an emergency, right? Because you don't want to get dinged.
No, I go to the doctor. I just pay out of pocket.
Oh, you
It's
do?
okay.
Okay. What does that even
Yeah.
cost?
Well, I usually
He mumbles a lot. It's pissing me off. So I might have to wind this down. I guess I'll go to 20 minutes.
if I go to the hospital, usually just for like STD testing. So I don't know. I have that. Oh, I got immunizations.
What the fuck? Why is he telling me this? Why is he telling everyone this? Like, I didn't want or need to know that.
A while ago, I guess that was like $200.
You would get the coronavirus vaccine, right?
Well, I'd get an antibody test first, probably, right, to find out if I've had it, and then if I haven't had it, then maybe I would get a vaccine. I don't know. Is it? Maybe I should.
Well, Destiny doesn't know anything about immunology or microbiology, but no surprises there. He's shown to be a fucking retard on every front.
I'm not sure. I'd have to think about that. I don't usually
Really?
get like flu shots because I don't really go out much.
You don't go out, huh? That's interesting. And would the vaccine being from any particular country dissuade you from getting it?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I trust vaccines from Israel.
Really? Okay, that's what was going to be the first one I was going to ask.
Yeah, because I'm pretty white, and
His attempts to be funny are such ass. This dude is so unlikable. I want to make sure he never tries to represent himself as a leader of the left again, because this dude's a fucking moron. And if anything, he dragged the national IQ down several points just by being a prominent figure and saying this stupid retarded bullshit all the time.
yeah.
No,
don't know.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, well, it's a crazy world out there, David.
Not funny.
For me, I would be reassured by the vaccine being from Israel.
Really?
Yeah.
You would be, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Why is
fact,
that, David?
I hope it's from Israel.
Really? You
No.
hope they manufacture it first?
Listen, my real concern is that with all of Trump's posturing about getting it just for the US, that someone else will get it and they just won't give it to us and we'll be the ones who are screwed.
But you think Israel would give it to us?
I think Israel would give it to us. I think, after the BS with Germany, I don't know that we're the first place Germany's sending vaccines to.
True. That's true.
I don't know.
I guess I'd probably hope if
Again, David Pakman, well-informed, doing his job, discussing topics that were relevant at the time, trying to educate his viewers, trying to take things that are happening in the world, learn about them, break it down, and then give it back to his viewers. And he's trying to engage in a conversation with Destiny about these things. But Destiny he's probably hasn't taken a shower in like a week, just stimming out on Vyvanse. Apparently thinks everybody thinks he's a cunt, which they did, so he wasn't wrong. But fuck, man, if you're gonna be a speaker for the left, for Democrats, for justice in America, you can't just be a little schoolyard bitch.
Anybody manufactures it, I probably hope that the United States manufactures it.
Well, listen, man, I am worried about you. I'm finding something about this call a little unnerving, if I'm totally frank.
That's a perfect place to stop. And I feel like it's a cliffhanger. I have not seen the rest of this, but I think that's a pretty universal opinion, what David just said, that there's concern. I don't know Destiny's natural state. Like, is he always this cringe and stupid and kind of like juvenile? I don't know. But I would be concerned too. He said he was 31 years old and he's talking like someone in 6th grade. But not only that, a loser from 6th grade. Like, his insults and his jokes are not good. It seems like a very dumb, lame, troubled man. But I'll pick it up tomorrow. Fuck this dude.
What's unnerving about it?
I don't know. There's an energy from you that is